Triveni lights I started way back in 1976. I started with manufacturing chokes. Then later we started making tube light fittings. And thereon, while we were executing some orders for Taj, they asked us to make large crystal chandeliers for them. So we made quite a few very large crystal chandeliers, and thereon we've never looked. We have always been creating large crystal chandeliers for hotels, for banquet halls, for lobbies. We recently did a 550 running feet chandelier using 65 lakh 14 mm crystals for JW Marriott Bangalore for their banquet hall. And they came to us with a thumbnail design and wanted us to make a large chandelier out of it with that as a reference. I took it up as a challenge. We worked on it and the outcome was amazing. It is mind-blowing. This is what our forte has been, creating, giving form to ideas that designers visualize, that designers come up with. We give it form and the outcome is amazing. Technically, aesthetically, we give it a very good finesse of world-class style and design. That is why more and more hotels are now approaching us to do the lights for them, the chandeliers for them, the guest room lights for them. Another challenging job that came our way was creating 30-feet chandeliers for the lobby of Sofitel Hotel at BKC Bandra. We worked on it with the designers from Hong Kong for more than a year. Initially what was conceptualized, we did a lot of R&D here, right here. The designers would come down, sit with us for 3 hours, 4 hours. We would do a lot of brainstorming, and finally the outcome was amazing. We make it so beautiful that at the end of it, the designers themselves are perplexed as to how we've reached that. Something that they had initially thought of, and finally what comes out is always much better than what we initially started with. We deal with various kinds of materials here. We give designs with blown glass, we use fiberglass, we use fabric in various forms, in pleated, in printed. We use all kinds of metals, we use castings, we cast aluminum, cast iron, cast brass. We have made 100 poles, each weighing a ton, of Victorian design, which are installed opposite Taj Mahal Hotel, right from Gateway of India, right up to the Radio Club. So We are basically into customized lights, whether it is with laser cutting, whether it's with casting, or whether it's with any material that one can think of. The idea is to give a very different kind of look to the light fixtures, a totally different concept to the light fixtures. Of late, we have switched over all our lighting to LED. All the crystal chandeliers that we are making here, we are using only LED lights. The LEDs not only save power, but they also give a very amazing look because the light is very well distributed. Every single crystal gets uniformly lit. Unlike the bulbs where we used to have dark pocket and lighted pocket, now with LED we are able to achieve uniform lighting, and we also get color options, various color options. We now use color changing LED wherein you can stop at the color of your choice. So the range is absolutely wide. It gives a very different ambience. At Live Disco we have used color changing LED in the crystals. So you have a different mood every day, a different mood even during the day. By changing the colors, the total ambience of the place changes. Most of our chandeliers are made with Swarovski elements. Swarovski makes top of the line crystals with unmatched quality, and the chandeliers that we create with these Swarovski elements are something to treasure, something that you pass on to the next generation, something that you will always be proud of. That is what we have displayed here. You must come and have a look at them. They create a beautiful ambience all around. The look that is given when you use Swarovski elements in your chandeliers is unmatched and unparalleled. You must come and have a look at these. We have them displayed right here. Our Swarovski crystal chandeliers start at a very basic price of about 8 to 10,000, and then as you go larger, as you use more and more elements, the price goes on increasing depending on how and where you want to use. We create chandeliers as per your budget. If budget is high, we can use more of crystals, we can use bigger crystals, but for smaller budgets we also design chandeliers using smaller crystals and making smaller designs. Since we are into customized, you can give us what is your comfort level, and we try and match it to that. Other than Swarovski, we also have other crystals to offer, which same designs we try and create with lesser crystals as well, for people who would like to get economical products. We have variations in glass as well. We have glass, molded glass, blown glass, and various kinds of glass forms to be used in the chandeliers. Swarovski, we designed a chandelier for Swarovski way back in 2005, and they gave us the best chandelier design trophy for that. That was a landmark for us, and thereon we have been using Swarovski for most of our chandeliers because it really gives an amazing look to these chandeliers. you see this fiberglass lamp here, it is just created, the whole base you see here is created with fiberglass. We've added some crystals here, and then we have castings here. So the whole design has been conceptualized and created. Now, depending on how you want it, we can have this fiber to be colored, we can have the crystal elements to be changed, we can have some Swarovski elements dangling here, we can use different product here, we can use different material and give different colors, different shapes. This is just an example of the creations that we keep doing here all the time. But this product here starts at 9,000, and then depending on what elements we use here, the prices depend on the crystals used, the castings used, the fiber used. The price, the starting point is 9,000. If we look at these floor lamps here now, this is spun metal, and then we look this side, we have fiberglass, we have blown glass, we have printed fabrics. So we have the entire gamut of material used here for the floor lamps. And we do it to whatever size and pattern you want. All these floor lamps that you see here are for guest room, hotel guest rooms. We have floor lamps, we have table lamps, we have bedside lights, we have wall lights, we have down lights with LED and with various other designs and colors. Price starting at 8,000, then thereon. You must come and visit our shop. Once you are here, we will give you exactly what you want. Something that you've been looking for but couldn't find, you'll find it here because we'll make it for you. Just like the way you want it, just like the way you visualize it, whatever color, whatever size, whatever pattern within your budget.